Abdullah, as a typical Muslim and fanatic that you are, you've made some strong claims against Apostle Paul that even your prophet, Muhammad, never made against him. Particularly accusing him of lying. You cited Acts 9:7, KJV translation, where it says that Paul's companions heard a voice, and then in Acts 22:9, same KJV translation. It appears to say the opposite, that they heard not the voice. Are you saying that this supposed contradiction proves Paul was untrustworthy?
Yes, slave of Paul. That's exactly what I'm saying. Do you want to argue the clear text from your corrupted book? These contradictions show that Paul wasn't honest, but he is your God since you trust him. If Paul is inconsistent in his own story, how can we trust his teachings? It's clear evidence that he wasn't a reliable messenger, but Allah has blinded you to see to that.
I understand your frustration, but I think there's a linguistic nuance that is above your level of intellects in which your brain processor cannot handle here, that we need to consider. In Acts 9:7, the Greek word used is akouo, which can indeed mean to hear. However, this word also carries the meaning of to understand, to listen, to pay attention, to obey, depending on the context. All other words aside, to hear depends on it for the intended meaning of akouo, to be seen in a different context. When Paul recounts the story in Acts 22:9, he's emphasizing that his companions heard the sound but didn't understand the voice. From here, the intended meaning for understand can be seen.
So, you are saying it's a matter of translation or interpretation. But how does that change the fact that the two verses seem contradictory? You have started to lie to defend your God, Apostle Paul, while you are an infidel, as Allah's anger will fall on you for your disbelief in my religion.
It's not just about translation, it's about understanding the context and the original language. But you need to take your Allah out of this place. If your Quran couldn't understand some basics of my book, why threaten me with your Allah? To continue our discussion, look at Mark 4:23, where Jesus says, "If anyone has ears to hear, let them hear." In Greek, it could also be understood as, "let them understand." Or as you may want to put it, pay attention, or obey. The point is, hearing and understanding are connected in this case of Paul. Paul's companions heard the sound, but they didn't grasp the meaning of the voice, which is why he describes the event differently.
You are such a disbeliever than Iblis, the Shaitan himself. Your wicked lie still doesn't fully address all my concerns about Paul's reliability. There are other issues with his teachings that go beyond this one instance.
Your concerns will not be addressed because your religion and imams had blinded your head, brain and mind. But that's fair, and we can definitely discuss those. But I hope this clarifies at least why this particular passage shouldn't be seen as a contradiction. Understanding the original language can clear up many apparent discrepancies.
Don't worry to clear any of your lies to me. Fire of the grave awaits you as taught by my beloved Prophet, the best of mankind, peace be upon him. Ameen.